I had to tell him. Bruh. 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 The time has come to finally kill the final boss of the Lies of P.
DLC.
Sherpa. Whoa! Coming in hot. JJ, what's up? Bree, Fatmo, Magic, Comcast Showcase 26. What's gonna be in it? Brah, Nico, what up? What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let's beat this game. Listen, let's get a poll up. What are we gonna do next? We have until the 26th. So we've got about 7 days. We're gonna need to start thinking about what's next. Let's beat this and let's do a tier list of these bosses if there's time. Started your no leveling up run of Lies of P. You're at the Corrupted Watchman. Good luck. So you're doubling down. You're playing more Lies of P. JJ's all in. After beating Alaracino, all NPCs in Overture will disappear, so do all the missions? I think I did, didn't I? I think I did. Let me see. Yeah, I did everything. Look, I don't have any missions. Oh, I guess, like, I can talk to them there? Is that what you're saying? Just go look. I think I did everything as we went. Yeah, I'll check the hotel real fast. I will do that. Well, that is just an absolutely refreshing beverage, you guys. What can I say? What can I even say? It's a snowy night here at Hotel Krat.
Any enemy of the alchemists.
Oh, right.
The door only opened for someone of great weight.
Yes. You call me fat.
Ingenious.
Yep.
Who would have thought? Well done.
Thank you.
Have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though. I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoing. As long as the alchemists rule
Detective
Krat,
coat and a hat?
tragedies such as this shall never end. Without you,
Young Bree?
the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krat remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done.
Okay.
But I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain?
This guy talks so good.
Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krat? Will the terrible truths
There will be, and Krat will be saved, bro. I know.
You fascinate me.
I'm something of a time traveler.
Talk of future events as if they've already happened.
I'm something of a time traveler
words
myself.
bring great comfort.
Cracker.
Thank you. They also remind me yet again of the person I must protect. My only family, someone whose life I pray shines with truth. I may be destined to toil through life, mired in deceit and lies. But my wish is for her to live happily. That's the sole reason I remain here and continue to fight.
Listen, bro. I appreciate everything you've done, okay? I'm glad we talked to you. Now let's go find... Where's this lady at? You at the hotel now? The painting lady?
Well,
Do I have any? No. Do I have any of this? Talk one more time to that guy. Okay, hold on. Where'd the painting lady wind up, though? Is she still, like, up at the tram?
For now, I can only do... I intend to fight to what I believe we both fight to protect someone dear to us. It is time for us to go our separate ways. I wish you luck.
All right, bro. Let's put on the outfit. He gave us a cool detective outfit. Look. Oh my gosh. I am Detective Pinocchio. The painting lady died? Oh. Well, how come it's telling me to do something? Look. There's still a painting. There's like still like a painting thing listed down there. And it's the painting that she did. Am I supposed to hang it up somewhere? And then we'll see it in the future or something? Did I get any more quartz? Did I get anything? Where are we at? I did. Bada bing, bada boom. Next to the Stargazer? Let me see. Oh, it just did it by itself. Oh. I adorned the wall with a painting. What do you think, you guys? That's a pretty big painting she did. It's bigger than I thought it was when I first saw it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Cool. Okay, well, now we've done everything. So, if I'm not mistaken, experts of the chat, I have now done everything in the DLC. Like, I even managed to do all the quests, I think. So we're good to go. Do a deep bow? Bro! I just hit the button. You mean to bow? What's he gonna do? Will he do something in return? Okay, so now this is the point where, like, I'm gonna try the boss a few times to warm up. And then, once I've got a better feel for what's going on, I will start to use whatever buffs we can do to make this easier. I like the fact that she's helping me with phase 1. It's cool. So let me just get warmed up here, guys. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute here. It reminds me of the tiger in the bloody pool in Black Myth.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor.
All right, I'll bow to him in a sec. Hold on.
Snowman takes the stage one more time.
There it is.
Time to exit my stage.
He can kill me so quick. He will say that. He will say that where he is from, going twice is only for the dead. And he will give you... Let's do it. Let's go talk to him real fast. You don't know how I didn't beat it? Bro, that's like the 3rd time I've walked in right there or something. What do you mean? We just got here. What? Let me see. Yep. Calling games. What's up, bro? How you doing? You thought I didn't want to summon? You didn't for the Giant Guardian? Didn't the Giant Guardian have like a summon pool? It wasn't like a story thing, right? Am I thinking about that right? I never choose to summon when it's just like summoning to summon or like the summon pool. But if it's like the scripted event where it's like part of the lore and stuff, I want to do it. Yeah. At least for this playthrough. Well, let's see. The deep bow. Do I even have that? Or is it just bow? Oh, it is deep bow. Yeah, I'm going to bow to him. Thank you.
I appreciate the sign of respect, but one bow is sufficient. Where I'm from, bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
Like this guy couldn't get any cooler.
For now, I intend to fight. I believe it is time for...
Well, he didn't give me anything. Sure. Do I have to do a different bow? That was tight, though.
I appreciate the sign of respect, but one bow is sufficient.
Gotta stretch it
Where
out
I'm
sometimes,
from,
guys.
Bowing twice is only meant for the dead.
Thank you, Colin. Okay, I'm going back in. And yeah. Yeah. Like, if it's just a summon pool, I don't care. But this is like a whole thing where we like fought with her on the way here and she's like getting revenge. And you can tell it's going to be hard. Like, you can tell it'll be way harder too without it, for sure. Yeah. I can already tell it's going to be hard in phase 2 with her. Because he's got such long combos that it'll just like, if he's targeting you, you got to stay alive for a while. Yeah, I'm going to try it. We're going to do it at least the seemingly intended way first. Just like the dog horn was awesome too. Okay, here we go. She's got that one move, bro. She busted out.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Cut him down! See, like, even when I'm trying to... I did get that one.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head!
Look at that, dude. That's crazy. Like, he was still attacking me that entire time. That entire time. How do you like the DLC so far, Colin? He focused on me the entire time, even when she was attacking him. I'm digging this detective drip, I'm not gonna lie. Lost there, go, let's go! Fat Mo! Get ready, bro! The blood artist.
How sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Damn!
I will cut you into cornworks!
Thank God I did all the parries.
There it is. This precision, this technique. Oh, I missed
Okay. Is this me? Come on.
never fails. Humans are just so unbreakable.
Hit him!
I swore an oath to come.
Hit him!
I swore I would never be late again.
Yes!
No, Romeo! No!
Let me do it! Oh my God, so she took my thing, huh? She took my thing. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. I'm not ready, but...
As you wish. I will curse
I don't even know what to
your
expect.
eyes that will haunt you forever.
Bro, what the hell? How do you even survive that transition? Oh my God, dude. I don't even know how to survive that, because he targets you every time in that transition. Maybe that's just like a straight up runaway thing. Just run. Perfect guard on that. Obviously doable, but oh my god, dude. Okay, come on, come on. Was she alive? Was she alive during that?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Damn it! Get him! Do something! He's mad! Okay, I'm in! Man, she should have got the hell out of my way.
Swore an oath, Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else.
Are you gonna do it or what? Oh my god, okay, let me try to survive this. Running away doesn't help? You sure? I'm gonna die.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Was that the last hit? Okay, you're right. Running away does nothing. Running away does nothing. Wow, dude. She's not killing part 2 for me. No, look at that. No. I don't even know where she's at when that pops off. Oh my god. Part 1 is easy enough because, you know, it's easy to balance. It is the blood or foul dance, yes. Yeah. Come on, get up! I need you! Look at him walking in this nastiness.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Yes! Not good! Not good! Not good! See, when he doesn't want to, he won't switch.
Not very legendary, dear father.
This is far from over, you clown.
Quite far.
Not me, not me! Not me, not me!
I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else.
Not me!
Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Oh, she's doing it! Oh!
This is so much fun.
Put him down! Okay. Let me try this again.
Go on and show me. Share your pain.
I don't know, dude.
Your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Oh my god, I lived!
How stubborn.
Hit him! Do something! No! Holy shit, you guys! Oh my god, bro.
Not even close.
Break him! Oh, shit! my god! Dude, this is insane! Holy shit, bro! Do something! He's gonna die! Get up! What's he doing? He doing it again? He's doing it again. I'm boned, guys. Oh my god!
Oh, I confess I'm going pretty bored.
No! Oh my god, he was one shot, you guys! He was one shot! He was one shot! Oh my god, dude! I just got really greedy at the end. This is a crazy finale. Oh, okay. Well, we can do it. You can't keep distance though. When he does that one move in the air and comes down, bro, he comes to where you are. It doesn't matter. You can be as far as you want. It doesn't matter.
Now our guest of honor.
He pretty much teleports to you.
Snowman, take the stage one more time.
That was insane, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Ouch!
No, not me, not me, not me, not me.
Oh my dear, you're far too slow. Too slow to save.
God damn.
Foul mouth, clean up your face.
He's still going. Get out the way! He's coming for me. Come on, hit him!
Never fail.
I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else.
I missed it!
No, not anyone!
Oh! Okay, guys, wish me luck. I'm going in.
Go on then, show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
I had a new method. Thought I'd try it.
Carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
To exit my
I like how you guys are like, just perfect parry it. Like it's so easy. It's like literally like, bop, 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 bop. Like, dude, it's insane. It's insane. But I can do it because I'm dressed like, you know, some kind of detective. I'm like Sherlock Pinocchio Holmes, bro. We can get him. You just have to have a little bit of patience. And our trusty NPC friend. It's easy, on God, yeah. Okay. Okay, guys.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor.
I'm not saying you can't do it.
Snowman, take the stage one more time.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Not very legendary, dear stalker.
Not very legendary, he says.
Yourself from over, you clown.
Don't let him hit you like that.
Far indeed. Now, show me your best. Show me the
I'm finally getting some of those. Some. There goes my health. Damn! Ah!
I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else.
Just hit him again!
Not anyone!
Oh, God! Good timing! Woo! Good timing. I don't have much health.
Go on then, show me. Share your pain.
I'm not sure my last idea worked.
Your truest fears.
Okay.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
To exit my stage.
Dude, there's like, what? And she was she dead? So hold on. Dude. How the hell am I gonna do that? I feel like it does feel like the Millennium move, just in the sense it's like, do I get lucky or not? You want to see the cutscene? Bro, we saw it yesterday! And now it keeps trying to show me a million times because I keep dying. God. Damn it. Come on.
Now our guest of honor.
Why?
Leia Florence Modan takes the stage one more time.
Cut him down.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your egg!
Damn it.
That is, if your soul is even in there!
My soul.
I like how they're just talking.
Soul is here. My soul is there. My heart is my soul, and it is everywhere.
Swore an oath to Carlo.
He reminds me of a crazy Bioshock guy.
I won't lose anyone else!
Step back! That was a lot better, guys. Oh, we fucked him up. We fucked him up that time. Ooh, what's the perfect grindstone? Bro, Sekiro... I've never played it. Here we go. Get up!
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Ah, the last one. The last one messed me up big time. If I can get through that last hit, I think I'm good. But then he does a big sweep, I think. Mo, I'm not watching that cutscene. I'm on a one-track mind right now, baby. I'm telling you. Maybe if I'm here an hour from now when I take a piss, I'll leave the cutscene on. And then I'll pee. How about that? What are we playing tomorrow, Fat Mo? What's it gonna be? What, so it's like a baby grindstone? Or it's like a finite use one or something?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Modan, takes the stage one more time.
And she's all up in my way, dude. Get him, mommy! Please, mommy!
Oh, my
Mommy!
dear, you're far too slow. Too slow to save Romeo.
I will rip that foul mouth clean off your face!
Do it!
Swore an oath to Carlo.
Break him!
I would never be late again. I won't
Hit
lose anyone
him!
else! Not Romeo! Not anyone!
Where is it? Oh! We did it together! That was sick, dude. Use perfect grindstone? Bro, you guys are acting like I've been here for days. Come on now.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Go on then, show me. Share your pain.
Well, I'll share my pain, alright. Oh shit! Oh no! Not a good start, guys.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Ah, I was early.
Nervous?
Okay, I did. I was early though in the last one.
And foolish.
Okay, hit him. Go. What is she doing? What is she doing, bro? Is she clocked out? He only cares about me.
Not even close.
No. Oh shit, what? Do something! Oh my body! Oh my god, what? Oh dude, what? What is that grab, dude? Oh my god, dude. That is like an instant kill grab or what, bro? Pizza cutter grab? Should I bring any other items in with me? We are at the final boss, right? Like, I haven't used anything. Like, what is this shit? That looks good. Let's use that. This looks like it tastes good. What's that? That looks great. Some of these look really good right now, guys. I don't know about you. I don't normally use these, but... I'm telling you, these look pretty good right about now. Even some of these. Even some of these are looking pretty good, huh? Donkey Kong Bonanza is not out yet. I'll be playing it right when it comes out, don't worry. I could do a special grindstone, too. We've got some throwables, but the problem is, a lot of this stuff is even so slow to use that, oh my god, you can't even, bro. He's a puppet, right? So probably electric? And then, what other grindstone do I have? Like, not the baby grindstone you guys are talking about. Like these. What's this? Piercing or cutting? I'm doing a slashing attack, right? So maybe that's good. That's better than fire for him, probably, right? Alright, well... Sweet Lord Baby Jesus. So what is this? Is the temporary one? Let me read this real fast. This is like a one-time use. I mean, this is just gonna... I don't know. I'll give it a shot when I'm in there, I guess. Well, I'll use it when I panic. We'll see what happens. I do have an electric one. I've got one. Oh, well, not that one. Yeah, I don't have like the refillable electric one. You're right. Okay, hold up. I got what I need.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Break him down!
Oh, never fails. Humans are just so breakable. But even the legendary stalker fears the reaper. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Come on now!
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I
Come
won't
on.
miss anyone else.
Come
No,
on!
you. No, not anyone.
That looks so cool. It really does. Okay, here we go. The green one? Use the green one? I'll use the green one. Next time. Oh shit, I messed up. I wasted it. Shit, I wasted it. Guys, I'm totally dead.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Early! But it's okay.
How stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Oh shit! Wait, how do I not grind? Hold on. Bro, what? Huh. I'm not even seeing these grabs coming in, dude. I am not even seeing these grabs coming in, bro. Yeah, what up, Steven? I'm gonna try the green thing. I don't, you keep saying the perfect grindstone, but I don't want that one. If you're talking about it just like does automatic parries when I do it or something, I don't even want to use it anyway. I'm already out of the electric one, so that was a complete waste. Let me see here. Get this out of here. So I'll use one of these. Let's see what this does. I'm gonna drink it, guys. I'll drink it in between. I'll drink it in between. We'll see what it does. Dude, he's insane.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monet, takes the stage one more time.
Dang it! Sometimes he's just looking at you,
I will tear up your
and you're all he wants. You're all he wants.
Your soul is even in there.
My soul.
Like, what if I do it now?
My soul.
That's all it
is
does?
Here. My soul is
Oh wait,
there.
it made my life bar bigger?
My soul and it is everywhere.
I probably should have used it on this go. What a waste. Oh my god, get out of my way! Dude, oh my god, this is not a good run. Look at this, he doesn't care about her at all. He does not care.
This is far from over, you cursed swore on oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Ouch! Not Romeo! Not anyone!
Oh my god, you guys. I don't know, man. Drinking it is not even gonna help me anyway. What does the other one do? God, I hate that that other one gets me.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Still too early.
How stubborn and foolish. How very
Still too
human
early.
of you.
I'm helping. I'm doing my part. No. Get up! Get up! Dude, that's gonna kill me in one shot! Watch my health! Jesus Christ, bro! What's the point even? Oh my god, bro! This is surprisingly the best one yet, though. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Get out of my way! Let me do it! Yes! Yes! God, yes! Hit him! Oh no, actually, it's not the best one. Remember, we almost killed him. Oh, shit! He's not dead! Hit him again! Hit him again! Hit him! What are you doing? Hit him! Why would you let him do that? I'm fucking dead, guys. Why would she let him do that, dude? Why would she let him do that, bro? He just does a slow walk. Just lets him transition into that. My falcon eye was dead. My falcon eye was gone, bro. It was gone. I used it. I'm using everything I've got. Hey, these refill. I didn't know I had more of those. Oh, I'm gonna... Okay, we're good. We got it, guys. We got this. We got this. Let's kill him. And then we're gonna rank every boss in a tier list, okay? That's the plan. Let's go. This might be the one right now. That's 2 times we got real close.
Now our guest of honor, Leia, Florence, Conan, take the stage one more time.
That's 2 times real close. Don't be coming at me. I don't know you.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head! That is, if your soul is even in there!
Come on.
My soul. My soul is here. My soul is there. My heart is my soul and it
Damn
is
it.
everywhere.
Not fair, I hit the button.
I won't lose anyone else!
Shit!
No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
Oh my god! I want in on it! I want in on it! Okay, let's go.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest.
Run, bitch! I fucked up again!
As you wish.
I fucked up, guys!
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Oh, I was done. Every time I use an item... Bro, every time I try to use an item in Souls games, it's just like a detriment to me. I'm telling you. Every single time. Every single time. Because then I'm like fumbling with my items and I don't know what I'm doing and then I'm not paying attention. Items get me killed, man. Like in this case, I acknowledge. I need the items. I'm gonna use the items. But I need to be safe when I do so. Come on, get up! Get him! Let's get him! Come on, let's get him!
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor,
God damn it!
Florence Conan, takes the stage one more time.
God damn it!
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head!
Well, if you're gonna do it to him now!
If your soul is even in there!
Do something! Sometimes I hate her. Like,
My soul is there. My heart
I literally
is my
hate her
soul,
sometimes.
and it is everywhere.
Look at this! Look at this! That was an awful run. Hit his bitch ass!
I would never be
He deserves nothing!
I won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
Kill him then! Do something! go. Damn it!
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Ah, what about that sweep though, huh? What's up with that?
And foolish. How very human of you.
Oh shit, I got him!
Not even close!
Well then do it!
Now I confess I'm very bored.
Clutch on that! Get out of my way! Get out the way!
I will kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right
Alright. He's gonna do the move again for sure. Yep. Yep. I don't think you can stop it. Hey, well, wish me luck, guys. I'm going in.
Stay down this time. Time to exit my stage.
Ah, that's 3 times I've been that close. 3 times I've been that close. I have no idea how much she helps. Oh, I think I can. I think I can see that. I'm not blind. I totally understand. Oh my god. Woo, baby. I know the move well enough to survive now. I can do it. I just gotta get there. We know he's gonna go into the second thing. I don't know if we can time it and do enough damage to stop him from doing it that second time. I think we might have to survive it.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Lawrence Monet,
Damn it!
takes the stage one more time.
I might be dead.
Time to exit my stage.
I got greedy. I got greedy. I accept my punishment that time. It was on me. It was my fault. It was my fault. One of them only does something when you have no heals left. Which one? The orange or the green? Oh, the green I should do right away, I guess, huh? We should. The green just gives me a huge... Oh, maybe when I'm in there? The green gives me a huge life bar. Come on, buddy.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monet,
Good job, JJ.
stage one more time.
I'm gonna hammer this guy hard. Watch.
An oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again.
Will my health bar stay big the whole fight?
No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
Bro, he got fucking steamrolled on that one. What happened there? He got steamrolled on that one, dude.
Go on, then. Show me. Share your pain.
Let's go.
Your true fears.
What the hell? How did that hit me that time?
Wish into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Nailed it. Then there's that bullshit too.
Stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Damn it! Come on, why me? Why me, bro?
Nervous? I thought your goal was to make me despair!
Oh, stubborn
No!
and foolish. How very human of you. Time to exit my stage.
Dude, this is a very intense boss. Yeah, that'd be tight. If you could reflect the skulls back, I agree. Good job on your victory, by the way. Listen, we're gonna beat him. But this is very hard, dude. It's very hard. Because even if he locks onto you for like one combo, it's like 10 seconds. It's like 10 seconds of just endless barrage launching moves at you, bro. It's intense. Come on now.
Oh, how sweet!
Now, I don't know what we did last time, but we like speed ran this part.
Snowman takes the stage one more time. Whoa!
There was a thing of beauty. Like, look at all that. Look at all that. You know what I mean? He's not even done. Look, he's not even done.
Oh, never fails. Humans are just so breakable. Even the legendary stalker hears the
Swore an oath to Carlo.
Okay.
I swore I would never be
Whoa,
late
I haven't seen him do that. Have you seen him do that?
Won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
I got him. Oh! Finish him. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go. This part sucks. It does. Why do they sometimes hit me?
As you wish. I will carve joy
Fucking
into
hell,
your
bro.
eyes that will haunt you forever!
Early.
To exit my stage.
Oh, gonna need to talk to the manager, guys. Gonna need to talk to the manager of Puppet Land. Gonna need to talk to the manager, guys. This is insane. It's like a Berserker Kazan fight more than anything. Okay, I'm gonna speedrun it. Watch.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia
I'm gonna speedrun dying.
Snowman takes the stage one more time.
What in the fuck?
I will tear up your damn head and rip out your head! That is, if your soul is even in there. I swore an oath to Carlo.
Keep hitting him. He's a
Swore I would
bitch.
never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo!
Time to exit my stage.
Oh my, now she did it. Now she did it. Now she did it. Right when I'm dead on the ground. That's why this boss also has attacks that can only be dodged. What attacks? What attacks can only be dodged? When the ground explodes and stuff like that? I just assumed you could dodge all of it if you wanted to. Is that not true? Is that not true? I might use the falcon eyes on this, but nah, I guess not. Oh, okay.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Lawrence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Don't face me!
Not very legendary, dear father.
Okay.
This is far from over, you clown.
Dude, when he does that, it's crazy. What?
Far indeed. Now, show me your best. Show me the stalker I faced before.
I can't even tell who he's looking at.
To Carlo.
I think he's looking at me still.
I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
Bro, I am trying to like cheat that in any way that I can. How do I do it?
Into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Okay, that you can barely get out the way too.
Stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Whoa! Let's start with this. No!
To exit my stage.
You guys, it's so hard, dude. It's literally hard even with the help. It's hard even with the help. So I know I can get through that one move now, but Jesus Christ, dude. When they aggro on you like for one combo, it's like borderline death if I can survive it even. Oh, I'm out of the greens too, so there goes that. Get good intensifies. Here we go.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Lawrence Monan, takes the stage one more time.
Okay. Pretty good, pretty good.
To Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo.
The hell are you coming at me for? Yeah, hit his ass.
This is so
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Go on and show me. Share your pain.
I hate this move, dude.
Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Oh my god.
Oh, stubborn and foolish. How very human of you.
Holy shit. Come on, don't die. I need you.
Not even close.
I need you. No, it's the grab. No. No, it's the grab. I knew it was the grab. Oh, God. That's a 2-heal grab, guys. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I'm dead, guys. They're gonna do the move again. Get ready.
It's the last thing I do.
They're gonna do it. Yes, I interrupted it. Yes, yes, I stopped it from happening. Yes, yes. If there's a phase 3, I'm turning it off.
You have to spoil the fun.
This.
Oh! Pinocchio! Oh! That's me doing that, guys. That's me. I'm doing it on the controller. I did that.
It was fun while it lasted.
Come on, guys. We did it. What can I say? We're the best to ever play this game. We're the best. And then he gets back up. What a sorry bitch. We got him, guys. Tag him and bag him. Let's go home. Let's get out of here. She's cool, but how does she stack up against Lady Maria?
Thank you.
No, I'll tell you what. Kib 1. Why don't you go do it level 1, no weapons, butt naked, then talk to me? How about that? How about that? Easiest win of my life.
It's yours now.
She's cool though. She's very hot. JJ, I just had an idea. I don't know.
All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. And now I know.
Just kind of had a hunch. Who's this? Carlo. I wish Stellar Blade gave me some more gameplay. Is there anything worth doing in Stellar Blade? Is there anything new? What's up, Just a Gamer? Ooh, we got a banger in the credits. What you know? What you guys know? What you guys know? What up, Twinto? What you guys know? What you think about this? Bam, ba, bam, dan, la, dan. What do you guys think? You gonna get some final thoughts on this or what? You guys want to get some final thoughts up in this or what? You like if this video's sick. Listen, we'll switch it up. We're going to do a tier list for the bosses right now. Let me get the chat up on the screen, guys. Hi, how you doing? But first, let's do some final thoughts for the DLC itself right here, okay? Let's do it. What do you guys think? Get your final verdicts. In the chat, please. Welcome to the quintessential final verdict. Lies of P DLC Overture. Is it good? How good? Is it bad? How bad? Is it worth it? What do you guys think? Get the final verdicts in the chat. 1 out of 10. 10, 1 to 10. What do you think? What do you think? I think it was pretty good. I think it was a great DLC. Now, I had not played Lies of P since it first came out, and I did a playthrough like right when it came out. So when the DLC shadow dropped, which by the way, bonus points, shout out to Neowiz. Big ball move doing that shadow drop, right? Summer Game Fest, just announcement available now. I thought that was epic. And you know what? It was perfect because I felt like I was waiting so long. I think I gave Lies of P, the base game, when it came out. We got to go back and look. I think I gave it a 9 out of 10. But I really liked it. And I've been waiting all this time for the DLC. Really. And so it started to feel like it was taking forever. Because they kept teasing little videos, you know, and it was very exciting. But it just got to this point where I'm like, where is it? And then they just not only announce it, but they just drop it randomly. Shadow drop. Love it. So then I had to play through like most of the base game again, all the way to chapter 9 to start the DLC, because unfortunately that last time when we beat it, I started New Game Plus after. So then I would have had to either play all the way through again either way. So I just did a new game and played all the way through to chapter 9, and then we switched to the DLC. Nico says 10. Famo says 7. Dorito says 2.99. Okay. What up, Freshie? So anyway, what up, Just a Gamer? But that let me, you know, shake the cobwebs off and kind of adjust back to playing Lies of P again, because it is like its whole kind of unique play style. I feel like even within the Souls-like genre here, right? But once we finally got to the DLC, I was like, okay, here we go. It was great. I love the DLC, but I will say just a couple things. I loved the zoo environment the most. I think that was the peak of the DLC. And unfortunately, that is like the first half of the DLC. Now, granted, it fits into the story kind of all the way through, you know, with the animals and all that. But the environments that you're going through, I feel like are really, really, really strong in the whole first half. Okay? Whole first half. Like when you show up at the zoo and you're in the snow, there's like such a high level of detail and all the environments are incredible. I seriously loved going through the zoo exhibits and the different animals. All of that was like a 10 for me. Straight up. I loved it, okay? But I will say that as you get later on into like the latter half, you're spending a lot of time underground. And you're in these caves and these mines and like, I get it, man. I get that like sometimes those environments are easy to do when you're trying to get this done, you know, it's just a cave. How hard can it be to make? But it's just infinitely less interesting than the beginning half, like at the zoo. The zoo was so good, okay? And so far, I'm just talking about environments. We'll get to the bosses and all the other stuff too, but like, so that was my favorite. I loved all that. Didn't love going through the caves as much. You spend a lot of time underground in the second half. A lot of time in the mines and kind of these underground tunnels and caves. You do eventually come out to like the icy water lake area, which I did think was a cool switch up. Even if it was like pretty on the nose inspired by like the fishing hamlet wharf area in Bloodborne DLC, the Old Hunters. You know? It was like, dude, in fact, I'm not even saying a ripoff, by the way. This is a great DLC. It's great. Okay? And just like Lies of P, it wears its inspiration on its sleeve while still doing most of its own stuff and kind of elaborating on stuff, right? But like Lies of P in general was already pretty heavily inspired by not just like the Souls genre, but like Bloodborne specifically and a few of these elements from the other games. You could just tell, right? And if it wasn't already obvious, this DLC makes it just like it bonks it on your head, bro. You pretty much got Lady Maria, come on. The way that she looks, her whole vibe is very Lady Maria. She's even in the DLC here. Now, she's not a boss, though, so I guess they did switch that up, you know. She's kind of on your team this time. But just her whole style gave me Lady Maria vibes. Not in a rip-off way. It's cool, you know. But then you're doing that whole fishing Hamlet area at the end of this, which is also very Old Hunters DLC, you know. So I just think they, in loving memory of Bomb Bomb, the cat, look. Oh my God. Is that the cat in the game? I'm going to die now. Okay. But anyway, I digress. I did just want to point that out. Hold on. It showed me like a picture here. Let's see what this is real fast. After credit scene. Where's he going? Lady Maria, what? Because she's a woman with a sword? No, her whole style, bro. See if anyone agrees with me. Anybody else? We'll see. Very similar. Now, I can tell you're trying to defend it, but I'm not saying it's a ripoff. I'm just saying they were very inspired by that DLC. You can tell. And they should be. Because the base game was pretty inspired by Bloodborne in general. And the Old Hunters DLC is one of the greatest DLCs. So why wouldn't you, you know, take inspiration from it?
I believe in you.
Uh-oh.
Carry on.
Carry on now.
Don't forget. This is your story now.
Okay. Is that it? Ooh, secret room key. I get her drip. And outfit and weapon even. Urging that New Game Plus playthrough. There you go. Is it gonna where's it gonna spit me out? Oh, it's not even done. Look at my little detective hat. Oh yeah, it spits me out right where we came in. It's like we had a daydream and it never even happened, only we've got like all these weapons and this equipment. Now, I haven't checked. There, look, there are stories that, however minutely, have been altered by your actions. Seek out the tales that... Yeah. I thought so. There's a few things in the past that seem like they're going to affect the base game in the future, because you know how it takes place in the past. Like when we planted the seed. I think the cat, too. I have a feeling if I go to the cat, it will have, like, the bell on. You know what I mean? So we can check all that, but... I assume it does. So anyway, let's just wrap up what we were saying. So overall, great DLC. Okay, I do think the first half was stronger than the second half. I think I like that they added a lot of new weapons. The weapons were awesome, and I didn't like thoroughly try a lot of them, but we did experiment with a number of them, and we at least checked each one out. And some of these are really, really cool. How many weapons did they add? There was quite a lot. So I was happy to see all the new weapons. Super cool. Happy to see the huge patch that came out when the DLC dropped and that affected the base game too. Just fixed up a lot of things, streamlined a lot of things. Like shout out to the thing where you can use your little ergo chunks while leveling up right there in that menu. That's great. Just little things like that were awesome. So really this DLC did mostly just nothing but good. And I've said this while I was playing, but I feel like even if you wait to get on this and you've never played Lies of P And down the road, if there's any way to like just get Liza P and the DLC in like a bundle, man, what a solid bundle that is. You know what I mean? So, great DLC. Weapons are awesome. The bosses were mostly awesome. We're about to do a tier list right now. So we'll talk about those more specifically. But mostly awesome on pretty much all the bosses. Everything had more of like just like a level of like scale and cinematicness to everything, more so than the base game. More little cool things happen in the environment, like stuff falling and just little immersive things. The bosses were even more epic in a lot of ways. So the bosses themselves were great too throughout the whole DLC, and there's a lot of them. Now, I got a lot of time out of this DLC. I played it for like 6-7 days straight. How much was just the DLC? I'd have to go look. But I've got like over 100 hours in Liza P now, I think. And that's just one playthrough of the base game, and then one playthrough of the base game to get to the DLC, and then the DLC. It's like, there's like got to be 20, 30, maybe 30 hours out of this DLC I just got. Something around there. But so either way, I think it's totally worth the money. Especially even in the near future, if anything goes on sale, if they get bundled together or whatever, though. Love Liza P. I do think it really is one of, if not it's a contender for like the most solid Souls-like, you know, of the off-brand Souls, you know, like Souls-like games. It's got to be one of, if not the best. And this DLC just doubles down on that. Yeah. So I loved it. I'm going to say 9 out of 10. I'm going to say 9 out of 10 for the DLC. And I also gave base game 9 out of 10. And to be honest, I could even see if you're really, really, really into Souls-like games in the future, and this is bundled together and you haven't played it, it's like, that could be a 10. It's that good. Once again, the music is great. The little quests with the NPCs, I think were even cooler in the DLC than the base game. All of them were cooler and more interesting to me. A lot of cool, more environmental set pieces, especially in the first half. But the only reason I'm going 9 is the second half. I don't like the areas in the second half as much. Like, there was a point where when I was going down through the caves and the mines, I was like, okay, if we came out of the mines or the caves now, it would be okay. But then we like went back in again and it just kept going, you know. It wasn't like terrible, but I think that's where it gets a 9. If the entire DLC and the environments were on the level of the zoo, it'd be 10 for sure. 10. Absolutely. I just wanted more zoo. I'm not even kidding. I just wanted it to be bigger. So anyway, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Why not finish the game first before doing tier list? I did finish the DLC just now. And I already did a tier list for the base game. So I've got a tier list for all the bosses in the base game. And I'm right now going to do all the bosses in the DLC. Just to catch up. So that's it. I give Liza P, DLC, Overture, DLC, 9 out of 10, bro. Just like I gave the base game, 9 out of 10. So it's great. And I mean, it's obvious at this point, if you like Liza P, you're going to love the DLC. You know, so it's great. Now let's switch gears. Get some tier list action going on here. And get into the nitty gritty and rank these bosses from the DLC, okay? Give me 1 sec. Let's get this set up. Let's get this set up. Hold on. Let me switch this back. I'm going to have to get this back here. Hold on. It's not finished just by beating the boss. There's important things left. Well, what do you mean? They just spit me out back in the base game. What do you mean? Unless you can explain, bro. Seems like it's pretty well over, you know? Okay. Unless you're talking about, like, wrapping up story beats, which, you know, I guess that's fair, but I'm not going to do it right now, at least. Yeah, I see. I hear you. There's obviously more. Okay. Now, I got one pulled up here. Let me get this set up, guys. Obviously, you're going to weigh in your opinions, I hope. Make sure we're good. Bang, bang. Oh, cool. That's good. I think we're lined up, right? Okay, perfect, you guys. Now we got S, A, B, C, D. What is it gonna end at D? We don't got any F? I don't think any are gonna be an F, but like, come on, we gotta have an F, right? This needs to be F. What did I just do? Give me this back. Hold up. Where did it go, you guys? Hold up. That wasn't even the right one. Is it this one? Yeah, here it is. Bam, bam. Okay, we're good. Okay. Now, here we go. Welcome to the quintessential Lies of P DLC Overture tier list. All bosses ranked on what? Difficulty? No. Well, kind of. Sometimes. It weighs in. Okay? I'm ranking these just on how much I like them. That's all that matters. That's what matters most, at least. But, you know, difficulty is going to weigh in. Visuals and cinematics are going to weigh in. Overall, how fun it is to fight them. And most importantly, at least for me, how memorable and just legendary they are. Okay? So, I did do another tier list of all the bosses in the base game. But now that the DLC came out, we just finished it like 5 minutes ago. These are all fresh in my mind. Let's run through these. Tell me in the chat or in the comments, you guys agree with these or not? Let's get through these. Okay? Let's see what's best. Let's see what's not. All right? So I'm going to skip over all the ones in the base game because we already did those. And let's just see. And let me know if there's anything missing here. Let me know if there's anything missing. I thought there'd be way more than this. Okay, starting with right here. This is the first one you run into at the DLC, right? And I wonder if this list is going to include everything we want. The Tyrannical Predator. Now, I feel like I like this more than some of the people in the chat when I was playing already. I like this because this takes place in the zoo, the Krat Zoo, which was my favorite setting. And it just leans into it awesome with the huge crocodile, right? It was sick, bro. So, and it also caught me way off guard. Like, you come down the ladder and just walk down in there and it bursts out. I thought this was awesome, bro. And it embraced the crazy zoo setting. Now, there's not that much going on dynamically, at least, with the fight. It's just like a huge lumbering monster, you know. But, like, it's cool, bro. I just love the zoo stuff. Yeah, so, I don't know. Even though there's not much going on mechanically, it's awesome. This is not bad, and it's a solid start because you're at the zoo and it's perfect. So, where do you guys think? I'm thinking I'm going to go B for that. My gut says B. I almost wanted to go A just because how much it caught me off guard. And I love a legendary gator. JJ already says F, but like, I don't agree. I didn't hate it. And it wasn't that hard, so like, you couldn't get that frustrated, I feel like, you know? Oh, and I should say right at the beginning, I didn't even say this in the little review we did. We just did the review. I'll put that video up too. So check that out. But we played it on Legendary Stalker difficulty. So like the standard hardest one or whatever. So just in case that changes your mind on any of these. But either way, B for Tyrannical Predator. I thought it was tight. It was epic. It was memorable. Okay. What's next? Now we got... Is there nothing missing here? I feel like there's more than this. Now we had this. Now we had, right after that was Marchiona, Puppeteer of Death. This one was awesome. This is going to be higher up, guys. Now, this is still in the zoo. When you walk in that atrium or whatever that place was, it was awesome. And she's like that. she's controlling the puppet with the little, you know, blue beam. And it's very Astral Chain. It's very Astral Chain. If you guys have not played Astral Chain, just look up a picture of Astral Chain. I'm telling you, where's some gameplay? It is very Astral Chain, where she's like connected to this thing and controlling it. And now the reason this one's higher is not only is she a badass, not only is she hot, but it does add this layer of a cooler mechanic where she's like attacking with the puppet, but she's also attacking herself. Like herself is attacking you, I mean. So you've got to be paying attention to her while also paying attention to the color of the strand that she's connected to the puppet with. So like you'll be like focused on her and attacking her. But if you see out of the corner of your peripheral vision that it's like turning red or whatever color it was turning, then it's like, oh, that puppet's about to attack. So you'd be like using that visual cue and the audio cue to dodge the separate puppet while still fighting her. Really cool. And then it had the added mechanic where you could like either just focus on her and kill her while just like avoiding the puppet, or focus on the puppet, kill the puppet, and then she would kind of be stationary for a minute while like reviving the puppet. And she was kind of more vulnerable, but she could still defend herself. So like you had different ways to go about it. And she was a very hard fight. This is the first like real hard boss fight of the DLC for sure. What I ended up doing after trying all of these methods, and I wasn't summoning on any of these other than like the story ones, which we'll talk about as we get there. But so for her, it was just like me and her and the puppet. And so I ended up like bringing the puppet's health down all the way to where it was only like a few hits away, and then switching to her, damaging her all the way down to the like halfway mark, because she would end up like doing kind of this phase switch at the halfway mark and it'd get harder. But then right as she was about to switch, I broke the puppet. So then she was like stuck there reviving it while I did a bunch of damage. And then, yeah. So like we ended up figuring it out our own way. And I think that was great. Yeah, I think this honestly is one of the best in the DLC and the most memorable for me easily. I don't know about you guys. I think that's an S. Mad Chit says A. Dorito says S. Fat Mouse says S. I think it's awesome. I think the design was awesome. I think the setting was awesome. I think the way she fought and the different ways you could go about it, it was awesome. S tier. And it reminded me of Astral Chain. And nothing ever reminds me of Astral Chain, and no one ever brings it up. So shout out to Astral Chain. Awesome fight, S. What's next? Now, as we move on, we've got where are we at? Oh my god, is that who was next? It is, huh? Oh yeah, you guys. Oh man. Veronique? I might be butchering some of the pronunciations. Astral Chain does not suck. Astral Chain's really cool. It just needs 60 FPS. Veronique. This was tight, bro. It's hard to not give this one props. Now, this one took place when you started to go down under in the kind of, not like the caves yet, but like kind of the underground mines and a little bit before that. The cold facility, you know. This one took place in a sweet spot. Because as I said in the review, I like the zoo, like the first half of the game, more than the second half in the mines and stuff. And this kind of took place in the transition between the zoo and the mines and stuff. So like I wasn't like burnt out yet at the setting. And this was cool. So it's like this cold facility, and you find her down here, man. And she is an absolute badass, dude. This was a good fight because for the first like 10 minutes, I thought it was legitimately impossible. I was like, you can't even do it. It's impossible. She's so aggressive, and she just runs at you and keeps attacking with this big hammer. I was like, there's no way. It was like, and that's how you know it's one of the good Souls fights, because it seemed literally impossible. But then not even like 15 minutes later, we're like, oh, we could do this. Okay. It was cool though. Kind of simple. Nothing really too crazy about it. But it was awesome, and she was cool. And I like that you get her outfit afterwards, which we wore for a while. And she's got like a whole story here that fits into everything, you know, and stuff to figure out. It was cool. I don't think it was quite S, you guys. just going with my gut again. I don't think it was quite S because, I don't know, I don't think it was as cool as Marchiona. I think I gotta go A. How are you guys feeling about the A? It's an A? Yeah. Boo? S? Torinto says S. Bree says S? I don't know. I gotta go A. I gotta go A. I think, I don't know if she's got the level of wow factor going on to contend with the S right now. Maybe she'll go up to S. You know, stuff might move around. We'll see. We'll see, okay? But she's cool. She's cool. In fact, all the bosses are pretty cool. I got a couple complaints about one, which might be a hot take, but we'll see when we get there, okay? Coming in next, the two-faced Overseer. Look at that. Look at his face. Now, I do like this one, but for one main reason, okay? Well, a couple main reasons, I guess. This is another one, kind of takes place around where Veronique took place in that facility, a little bit further down. What I did like about it is the buildup was crazy, okay? Because you talk to Alidoro, the dog guy, who's the total homie, bro, the way. Shout out to this guy. Love him. But this was the first time that instead of just like the summoning pool, where you can like choose to summon or not, they worked in one of those like Elden Ring style quests that you wanted to go in with the dog guy because it was part of his quest line and all this, you know? So it wasn't a summoning pool. He gives you the horn. And he's like, if you find the two-faced Overseer, blow the horn. Wherever you are, I'm going to come. And so it was dope. So that was cool. I think that gets bonus points because I liked seeing Liza P do this. And they doubled down on it even later in the game, which we'll get to. So that was really cool for me. I liked it. And I liked the further build-up when you're just walking up to the door, bro. This had like one of the best doors. Because this door was like shut. There was like blood and bodies everywhere. And it was all scraped up. And you could like hear him on the other side of the door just doing God knows what. It was crazy. And then you open it, slide it open, and he like tears the dude in half. It was dope. Blow the horn. Dogman comes out with the katana and the bow. Dude, it was so memorable. It felt like one of those kind of like Elden Ring, or not just Elden Ring, but like Souls cinematic boss fights, like Yorm the giant with the onion bro. It felt like one of those. And so it was just really cool. I liked it a lot. You could tell it would be really hard, a lot harder at least without Alidoro. But I'm sure people are going to do it, you know. But it was cool. I'm happy we did it. I'm happy we got to see the cinematic thing. I do like the design of him. Now, he didn't seem that complex. He's huge. He's swinging the big club thing around. He goes berserk in a few different ways. But I did like how when you killed him and his head like shattered and exploded. Like, I don't know. It was really cool for one of those kind of fights. What do you guys think? But can we put him above C is the question. I kind of want to go B. What do you guys think? Where would you guys put it? I kind of want to go B. Just because what I said, the cinematic stuff was really cool, bro. The Alidoro stuff was dope. Even though he was one of the more simple bosses, I'm telling you, I rank these a lot on like how memorable they are. What sticks with me, you know what I mean? And like, if you ask me like a year from now about this fight, I will remember it because Alidoro coming in and all that. So I'm going to go B. I'm going to go B. We'll move stuff around if we need. But right now, he's going B. By the Tyrannical Predator, okay? That's not bad. Okay, now this one might be a hot take. What do you guys feel about this? The pre-metamorphic Green Hunter. So this is... Was this the only... I think to my knowledge, this was the only like reused boss. It seems like in the DLC, right? This is the only one that was like a boss that we already had slightly reworked and put into the DLC. Also the only optional boss, right? The only optional boss of the DLC. So if you guys are watching this and you played the DLC and you didn't find him, he's there. And he's in the caves as you went further down into the caves. You can hear him yell as you get on that one elevator, you hear him yell, and you got to jump off the elevator early and go through that cave system to get there. But I don't think this is that good. Now, on one hand, I like the fact, and you know what, just to preface, on my first playthrough of Liza P when it came out, the green monster was like the hardest boss for me. Straight up, in the base game. It was up there, it was like the green monster or Laxia. I was stuck there forever. It was crazy, but I also loved it because I love the design, and I love how it's like a hermit crab and it crawled into the shell of the Watchman puppet, the other boss from earlier. I love that. But this one doesn't really do any of that. So like, on one hand, I do like that it's like showing us what this boss was like or what it was doing, you know, years before the base game, because this is the prequel. So it's like, look, here he is. And then when you beat him, he crawls away and you're like, we're going to have to go fight him years later in the base game. So like, it's kind of cool that way. But other than that, I don't think it's that cool because he's got a lot of the same moves. There's a couple different moves, but he doesn't do any of the stuff that lifted the other one up for me. Like he doesn't, you know, crawl into the shell of another puppet, or it's just like, it's literally like the green monster, but just phase 1, and then he scrambles away. And that's it. So I don't think it's that good. I don't know. This is going to be a hot take for you guys. I'm sorry for your dearest Swampy. But base game, I gave him an S. I'm pretty sure. We have to go look at my tier list, but base game, I gave him an S. In the DLC, just because we've seen him before, it's not that new. It's not as cool as the base game. It's literally the same boss, but less cool. I gotta go D, bro. I'm tempted to go F just to get an F down there, but I'm gonna go D because like, and the only thing giving it a D is the fact that it's kind of cool that it ties into the base game. But like, not even in a cool way, to be honest. Not even in a cool way. It's kind of just like ham-fisted, like, here's that guy you fought in the base game. But back then, and then when you beat him, he crawls away, like, remember? Because, like, you got to fight him in the base game, so you're not going to kill him now. Like, I don't know. It's like a D, bro. It's a D. It's a D. If anything's going to get an F, it's going to be this. We'll see how I feel. I'm tempted to at least give it the D because it's optional. So it's kind of cool that it's like not even a big part of the game or the DLC, and you can just stumble upon it and be like, oh, whoa, it's that guy. So like, there's a D. But if it didn't have that, like if this was a main boss and there was nothing else cool about it and you had to do it, F. Because it's reused and it's not cooler. So D. D. I've convinced myself. D. We're going D. Okay? That's what I mean. For the lore implications, for the lore, it gets a D. Okay? But now I'm going to move on. Okay. I had a couple problems with this guy. Now, this is what I thought might be a hot take. We'll just see. Anguished Guardian of the Ruins. Now, huge kind of story, cinematic, cutscene boss. Gets its own cutscene. Gets its own midway phase 2 transformation cutscene. Now, there's stuff that I really, really like about this boss. And there's also stuff that I don't think is that cool. Okay? The stuff that I like about this boss. It's obviously huge and epic. I mean, it's like borderline Monster Hunter level dragon fight almost. You know what I mean? The cinematic is crazy. I do think the design of it is pretty cool. It's doing that thing that first Berserker Kazan did with that dragon where you can like target the horn on the hand and on the head and you can break it and then it gives you a chance to do more damage and stuff. But like, okay. So I do like everything that I just said, and it is very epic. And it's got its own cool, you know, execute animation thing once you stagger it, which was very epic. But this is another one of those boss fights that's so huge, and they don't zoom the camera out at all. So he's also got like 3 or 4 arms, and one of the arms is like above him like this, holding a spear that'll quickly come down and like stab. but it's quite literally out of range of the camera. Like, if you're just locked on, you can't even see it. So by the time he's attacking it, like, dude, it just feels like one of those ones where I'm like, it just feels like kind of too big for its own good, or zoom the camera or something. There was at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 moves where he would just be so confusing because of how big he was. He would like step over you and the camera would try to follow him. It was just, it felt kind of messy. It did. It did. Now, it does get bonus points for the design and everything else. I do think it looks a little similar to the Archbishop guy. How it like crawls around on the big legs and can kind of flip upside down. Kind of like that, but even bigger. This might be the biggest boss in the game, right? In terms of scale, he's huge. So there was some frustrating moments in this that annoyed me. Not in like the normal, just like typical challenging way, but in like an annoying way. So I was complaining a bit during this fight. I don't hate it. And I do think in terms of some of the design, it was fucking epic, bro. When it would like do the spear and then scrape the ground and all the hot rocks would like just layer the ground, it was awesome. And then he starts going into like straight up Elden Ring style moves with the spear in the ground in phase 2, lighting everything up like the Elden Beast. He's spewing cold out like Monster Hunter. It was cool, man. So I don't hate everything about it. But like, I don't think it's an F. I don't think it's even as bad as this guy. I think it's going to go... I think it's going to go C. Is that crazy, guys? That might be a hot take for some of you. I think it's going to go C. The fight itself. I think the fight itself was a little annoying. There's some stuff I still don't understand about it, too. I'm sure some people in the comments can clear it up. But, like, there was one run when I went in, and I did break his hand, I think. And then when he would do the big move where he'd stand up for the big red fury attack thing and slam down, it was like the Guardian 8 from Sekiro, where if you parried it perfectly, he would like knock back and fall down with like another kind of mini stagger. But for some reason, I was not able to recreate it, even when I broke his hand again. So I have no idea what was causing that. And then all the other times, even when I would do the perfect parry on it, it would just still land. Like he wouldn't like knock back up and fall back. So I don't know what was different in that one playthrough. I do not know. But yeah, C. It's not as memorable for me as any of these other ones. Once again, like using that same scale, if you ask me in like a year, I don't think I'll remember much about him, but I will remember these more. You think that's crazy? Young Bree says C. JJ says F. I go C. I go C. Okay. Now on to the next. Are we already almost done? Oh my gosh. We are, huh? Yeah. So we've got, now this obviously is not including some of those elite enemies that are kind of like mini bosses, but I guess they're not. Now, okay, what do you guys think I'm going to say about this guy? Lumaccio, leader of the bastards. Now this guy is a real bastard, isn't he? You could see a lot of criticism. Lack of memorability isn't one of them. What? Why not? I mean, that should be a huge factor, is how fun it was and how memorable and how much of an impact it leaves on you. If you don't remember a boss a year from now, that says a lot, in my opinion. So that's why I do kind of think about that when I'm rating these. Like, am I going to remember this, you know, or whatever? But now, I like this guy. This was a great fight. I do think there's something annoying, which kind of weighs into even some of these other ones I'll tell you guys about that Liza P, I think, needs to steer away from in the future with Alice in Wonderland, hopefully. And I got something to say about that too, by the way. But hold on. This is the umbrella guy. It's the gold member homie that he's even chilling at the hotel at first when you find him in the DLC. The leader of the bastards, but then near the end of the game here, right in that final stint in the frozen boat area, you find him to fight him. I like this fight. Now, this is kind of the opposite of what I just described with the big guy. I love this kind of fight. This quick, humanoid dude, it's fun. Lots of parries. You can seemingly break the umbrella. I parried him a lot. Didn't really ever break it naturally, but it's heating up like you can. And then he transitions into that crazy beast mode for the phase 2. Now, I had fun fighting this guy, and that's what I mean, where when I was fighting this guy over and over, I was just getting annoyed. With these big lumbering attacks I could barely see coming out of the camera, I got annoyed. This guy I fought maybe even just as long or more, but I had fun the whole time. Loved it. I love this fight. He had a lot of cool style, using the umbrella like the penguin, popping it open. He had a lot of sass. He was zesty. He was. So I do really like this one, okay? The only critique I have, and I will apply this same critique across the board here, is Lies of P, I feel like even more so in the DLC so far, has been doing this thing where, like, let me explain it using him as an example. But just know that this concept carries over to some of these other bosses in other ways, okay? Now, this guy, part of the, lore of his fight is after you damage him a little bit, he steps back and he drinks and heals himself and makes himself stronger, okay? But it's not like the phase 2 switch. It's just like, you damage him a quarter of his health, he heals himself, okay? But what I don't like is that he just gets iframes the entire time. He just stands there and gets iframes. You can just keep whacking him, but he just drinks and you can't even hit him. And so, like, a lot of people in my chat were trying to defend it. Like, well, that's part of the lore. Like, he heals during the fight and he's even saying stuff about it. And I get that. But, like, I feel like it could have even just broken my immersion less if he does what a lot of other bosses do. Maybe he hops up out of range or something and then drinks it. Or I'm able to hit him while he's drinking it and even break him and interrupt him or something. Because, like, it just does not feel good to have the boss just, like, for some unknown reason, just get, like, random iframes for 15 seconds. Maybe that's an exaggeration. 5-10 seconds. While you're wailing away at him. It does not ever feel good in these games. Ever. Ever. What these games should work towards is if you're going to have some kind of moment like that, where the player should not be able to hit the boss or something with the lore, the story or something, you got to get more creative. Take them out of range or something. Do something. Because it just does not feel good when he just goes to take a drink and I can keep hitting him, but it's just like he's a ghost. It just feels dumb. And so there was a couple other moments. You think they could have handled it better. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even critiquing the core principle of them not being able to hit. I'm just saying, like, or not that, the core principle of them needing to take a drink and heal, just get more creative with it and work it in somehow. You know what I mean? So it doesn't break my immersion. And there are other examples too. Do I still have what's her name up? Yeah, Veronique was another example where she would have this move where she'd hit the hammer down, which, by the way, this felt very inspired. Probably not, because they were probably working on this before that game even came out. But very similar to that boss in First Berserker, the Goat Man. And she's even got the goat drip, which is crazy, right? But there's a big goat man with the fire hammer, and he even does that move where he hits it on the ground and then, like, lights it up on the ground and, it explodes the ground. So very similar. I just thought that was interesting. But she would do that move where she'd hit the ground and then there'd be a moment where she would light the ground up, like turn it on and pop the ground. But even if you were being clever and cheeky and positioned behind her while she was doing it, she would have those iframes. It's like they didn't want you to attack her while she was doing that move. And strangely enough, you sometimes could get behind her and get the backstab, the whole, like, animated backstab thing during that if you were in the right spot. But if you just, like, weaseled around her while she was still doing that move and you attack her, just hit in air. It's like you're punching the air, and I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like you got to find a better way to do that if it's necessary for the player to not hit them, because that pulls me out. Lumaccio was the worst defender, though. He was the worst defender so far of that, okay? But anyway, that's it. I think they can improve, I don't hate it. But then he switches into phase 2 where he's like crazy beast form. It's almost like Jekyll Hyde kind of thing, almost, it felt like. But he's cool. I liked him. I don't know if he's quite S. I mean, out of any of these other ones, he's the closest to S so far, you guys. He's either going to go highest A, because I like him more than Veronique. He's either going to go highest A or low S. What does the chat feel about this guy? How do you guys feel about him? I'm comfortable going like low S or high A. Because I'm just going to tell you now, I already know I'm going to put the final boss in S, and I can explain why. I can definitely explain why. You think high A, Bree says. Nico says C? No way. That Mo says S. I'm going to go A. I'm going to go high A. Only because his phase 2 is not that cool. It's not. His phase 2 is not as cool as his phase 1. Let's be real. So I'm going to go high A. Is that fair? Okay. But the reason I'm going to do that too is the final boss. I disagree with you. I think the final boss is an S, and I'll tell you why. Now, full disclosure. I'm fresh off the final boss. We literally just beat him like 30 minutes ago or something. Did a little review of the game, and then did a tier list. So, like, I just now fought him like for an hour. I really like, I don't know, man. I kind of like this idea of these Souls-like games leaning into some of these cool cinematic fights. I liked that the whole end of this DLC was working your way with that girl all the way through the snowy area into the mansion, finding Romeo there and everything. I thought all of that was so cool, dude. I kind of want these Souls games to venture more into that realm. Like, listen, here's my point. This was another one of those fights where instead of a summoning pool, it felt very cinematic and lore intentional to fight him with that woman, right? Because, like, you get all the way with Leia or whatever. You get all the way here with her, and she wants revenge so bad. And then you get to his boss arena, and she's there on the ground, and you help her up. And they're even having dialogue while they fight, and I just think it's really epic. And all of that was really goddamn cool. And I'll tell you why I think it goes to an S. Just hear me out. So that's what I did, at least for this playthrough, is I fought alongside her to do that story conclusion, you know? Once again, kind of like Yorm. One of those kind of fights with Onion Bro. But even more so because you fight your whole way through the level with her. And so all I'm getting at is I like how they did this where, of course, like all of these Souls games and Souls-like games, you've got people that are like, now, you know, you got to fight it solo. You can't do it with her. You got to do it alone. And like, I totally get that. I'm guilty of that too. I've literally played like every Souls game ever, right? So like, I get that. I totally get that whole vibe. But I also totally like and enjoy this vibe of some of these games leaning more into the story and cinematic aspect instead of just being this brutally impossible final boss. It's cool that we fight this final boss with her. It's cool that it's super cinematic. It's cool that you do a joint like execute move with her. All of that is very, very, very cool to me. And the reason it goes S is because you still have the option to fight him alone and just leave her there. You still have the option. If you didn't have that option and I had to use her every time, I'd think maybe A, you know, but the fact that they give you the best of both worlds. You can fight him alone and be Billy Badass if you want, or you can see the cool story conclusion with her in the fight and everything, and her moves are awesome. And so I think it even lends well to like another playthrough. Do another playthrough, try to do it yourself. And so I just love it. I think it's an S. I think it's cool that he's the dude on the phone doing the riddles in the base game, which I didn't even realize until near the end of this playthrough. I think that was awesome. His design is insane. He's walking through that pool of blood, almost like the tiger from Black Myth. He's got all the arms that come out. Very almost Millennia type moves. Not quite. But where he comes at you in the air and every combo is just so long, like it feels like it's going on for days. I mean, I had to fight him for an hour, even with her helping me. So I can tell he's going to be very, very hard for people without her. And I think that's great. In fact, it kind of feels like, just based on what I just did, it kind of feels like if I was fighting him on that hard difficulty that I did without her help, he feels like he could be a contender in the conversation for one of the harder Souls-like bosses. Am I wrong? Oh, then that's true. That's a great point, Nico. You don't even need another playthrough. You can just go do a boss rematch right now. Yeah, that's a thing they added, yeah. Can you say this game is incredibly well balanced? I had no problem with the difficulty of this DLC. I think it felt totally normal to me. Felt like the base game. I didn't get stuck anywhere for too long. I don't know. I enjoyed it. So I think it goes without saying that he goes S. Because just like the other ones I was saying, like her getting an S, because you can kind of choose. You've got a little bit of free will here, how to go about it. Same with him. I like that you can fight him with her. You can fight him alone. Even more so, you can fight him with him with her in phase 1, and then when she dies again, leave her down or get her up in phase 2. There's a lot you could do here. I like it. And he's cool. He's crazy. He's creepy. It's insane. It's very hard. S. So what do you guys think? There's the spread. It seems pretty good looking at it. What do you think? We got a couple in S. We've got a couple in A. We got a couple in B. One in C. One down in D. But with all these powers combined, it makes a really sick DLC. And I just want to say, even though we're not going to go into the details, there were also a lot of really cool new elite enemies that almost felt like mini bosses. Like the metal slug tank. There's like variants of the puppets, or not just the puppets, but like the clown puppets. Lots of different, the huge grizzly bear thing. That one thing that would it was like an elephant that was like transformed. And then even that other thing that had the big head that was like a giraffe with the hyena. There was like a lot of really cool mini bosses too. Some of them I even would have put up in A and S for a mini boss type elite enemy for sure. So yeah, just a lot going on in this DLC, guys. But that's it. There it is. There's every Lies of P DLC Overture boss ranked on just how cool, how awesome they are, how fun they are to fight, guys. Difficulty weighs in too, because that's part of the fun. So overall, I just still really got a soft spot for Lies of P. I love it. Love it. Love the DLC. Check out the review if you guys want. We just did it. That's where we're going to end it, guys. It was great. Until next time. We're going to need to see what we play tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, I guess. Going to need to figure it out. But thank you, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed. I know I did. The elephant, giraffe, zebra, hyena, crocodile, deer, anteater, wolf, cow, horse is the official name. Yeah. Crazy, right? So anyway, yeah, let's, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the Discord right now. There's the links. Drop some games in the Discord you want to play tomorrow. We need to buy some time until the 26th. What do you guys want to play? Nintendo stuff? Halo 2? Grand Theft Auto? Something Rockstar? Something not? Metal Gear Solid? Nah, I mean, we're about to do that too. Go take it to the Discord, you guys. You are the best. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll figure out something to do. Who knows? Adios, you guys. Have a good night. Sherpa.